So, welcome back to Life, Lust, and Lifestyle with
Flea and Cecy, 1, 2, 3, is the place to be. Yes.
So, today's topic that we are bringing to the table is about self-discovery.
Self-discovery. We're going to discover ourselves like Columbus discovered America, or we're going to discover who we about because we about
I know
who we
you don't
about.
believe Columbus discovered America.
Heck, nah, you know I just
Okay.
bull
All
crap
right,
that
let's
one
make
real
that
quick.
clear.
You know, I need our fans to laugh a little bit. You know
Anyway, self-discovery is what.
Don't worry about it.
What has the lifestyle taught us about ourselves? Have you learned anything that's as part of the growth process of being in the lifestyle?
Okay.
What kind of self-discoveries have you made?
Hmm.
You know, maybe things that have been like you've always had and it's just resurfaced, or maybe it brought out something in you didn't know you had, like as far as a personality trait or a feeling. I mean, it could be anything. I'm not trying to put a bar on what it is. I'm just throwing out examples
Of what self-discovery
of
could be.
what is it given to you. What has it brought to you in terms of growth or change?
I'm gonna start off with this. I became more humble, right? And when I say humble, it has always been about me. That's what it's all about. Always about me. Close the refrigerator. There we go. See what happens when you're on the set? But anyway, I became humble because I realized I don't get everything that I want. And being that you're in a lifestyle and you might see something, you might go after it, but you might not end up with it. Be it if it's for the night or for long term.
Okay.
So I'm not saying humbled and I've been calmed down. It's just more of I can't get what I want when I want it because I want it.
All the time.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do get it. I just don't get it all the time. So that'd be one of the first things I can reflect on. What about you, so
Being humble.
Yeah.
I feel that I've opened my mind up to a lot of possibilities that I probably would have never considered before in my life. That I am open to change, that I do want to be free in my thinking, in terms of it's not a specific traditional standard of how sex should be, how should relationships be, that we can pretty much paint the picture how we want to paint the picture, as long as we find others that are willing to also
add to the color, to consent and add to the color of your picture.
Right. But that's a learned behavior over the last 5 years. It's just been learned. It's something that I didn't practice, when I was living the vanilla life. So knowing that I can stretch beyond what I've already been taught. You know what I mean? There's still opportunity to grow. There's still opportunity to have other experiences that I've only been curious about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One thing that I've grown in is a comfort level in being actually nude in front of people. Like, I was very shy.
Okay.
I was very, very shy, but I kind of fed off the confidence of the others around me who were not shy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, nobody's really being judgy to them. Why am I so concerned about them being judgy to me? So that's something that I've had to grow into. It wasn't something that I came into this lifestyle feeling like, oh yeah, finally free, let me take everything off. No, man, it took a minute. It took a minute. It was a piece at a time, but and I will say it took more than a year.
Yeah.
For me to even feel comfortable.
I can see the
nude
growth
around people that I don't know. Not just people in general, but people that I don't know.
Right. Like you're gonna see them again.
Like I'm gonna see them again, or even it's just
it's
how
mental.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that as well. I mean, I'm a nudist around my own home. I like to be naked at home. So I have the same situation with you. I I wasn't used to just being naked in front of any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that you get used to. Um, it happens. Like I said, nobody's judging. You know, from a man's point of view, you know, are you a grower or are you a what they say?
A shower.
A shower or a grower. You know what I'm saying? That's
depends on if you had the blue pill or not.
I haven't had a blue pill, so you know what I'm saying. I hadn't even tested one yet.
I got you.
But that is an issue for most men walking around naked. It's because everyone is.
It's a comparison
It's
thing.
it's always a comparison thing with men. You know what I'm saying? Even though we ain't looking down like, but in the corner of your eye, you can see some things doing what they do.
Everybody looking though. That's the thing. Everybody kind of looking out the corner.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of looking out the corner of their eye, and I think as a male, that's probably the biggest issue, or the smallest issue, however you want to call it, right? In the lifestyle, as far as being nude, I mean, so I've seen some guys who were very comfortable with what they had, and you really had to have my. Okay. Yeah.
So on the flip side of
you see how she changed the subject real quick?
No, I'm just saying on the flip side of being nude is actually performing the act in front of people. That was the next step.
Okay.
Of, exhibition style type of play, right?
Right.
Where people were watching you.
Right.
And I've been shy. I usually like to be behind closed doors where nobody can see what I'm up to, or even maybe more of, again, the being nude in front of people, not wanting people to see me naked. Right. You know?
I can see that. But you've grown.
I have.
You definitely
grown.
You definitely have performed in front of a few folks. I don't want to say perform, but because again, you're not here for the performance. You were doing what you were doing, and it's a mental block. It's the growth. Everybody think it's easy. Oh yeah, I want to be in lifestyle, and I'm gonna just get butt naked, and I'm gonna do it. Man, let me tell you, it's some mental games out there for you.
I'm gonna say that that's part of what we offer the education for at Hidden Gems Lifestyle, is because we know people are in the exploration phase.
Yes.
Of not knowing what dynamic they fit in, what they want, what they don't want, whether they feel comfortable with.
Right.
So it is a constant journey of self-discovery, I believe, if you're really wanting to have a successful experience in the lifestyle. You have to be on a self-discovery. You got to know what you want. You got to be confident. You got to be able to articulate and communicate what you want, or how you are. And if you're confused, trust me, nobody else is gonna know either.
They ain't gonna figure it out. You got to know what you want when you want it.
One thing I've discovered, I would say, in the past 60 to 90 days is really what my true dynamic is.
Oh, you spilling the beans?
Yeah.
Spill them. I want to hear this one. 60 to 90 days, right?
I would say in the last 60 to 90 days. This is a new discovery for me.
New discovery. Let's hear it.
And it's been part of my frustration since I really didn't know.
Okay.
So, and I've heard other people claim the dynamic. I've looked it up before, but I didn't identify with it at first.
Okay.
It was more of, oh, that's somebody I can't, I'm not going to prospect. That's the way I felt.
On this particular topic that you about to bring.
Yes.
Okay. Drum roll, please.
I am a demisexual.
You're a demisexual.
I'm a demisexual. And I'm a sapiosexual.
Sapio, okay.
They go kind of hand in hand.
Well, can you explain what each one is?
That's the Gemini thing.
Right, because it's two of you.
So sapio is the easiest to explain. It's somebody who can stimulate me mentally. Great conversation.
Got you.
Right? Keep it going. Right? Not too surface. Like really can get into some deep-rooted, intelligent conversation.
On any topic though, right?
On any topic. It is just going to be a free-flowing back and forth regarding whatever it is. Right?
Okay. So you like that intelligence.
I like the intelligence, the intellectual back and forth banter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a sapio side.
And I can agree with that. You are definitely a sapio. in our outings. That's who I find you in that group. I'm a sapio too. Right. My sapio is the intelligent conversation about any topic, but it's also the intelligent conversation I have in seeking or chasing or hunting.
Well, those are going to be the initial attractions, right?
Yeah.
So somebody who can stimulate you mentally would be somebody you would gravitate to pursuing. Mm-hmm. That's the way I feel.
Yes.
So that's part of it. And then, so let's say sapio side. Mm-hmm. Even if for me, I'm not going to say for Flea, but for me, sapio attraction doesn't mean sexual attraction for me necessarily, right? It could just be somebody that I just love to talk to.
I'm a chatty patty, so you understand that it ain't always
sexual. But that could be my attraction is
the conversation,
how comfortable our conversation can be, right?
And how deep you can get.
The other part was, what was the other part? The demisexual. So the demisexual part is I'm really only sexually turned on or attracted to people I have emotional connection to, or a deep connection to, right? Okay. I won't say always emotional, but just a deep connection, right?
Right, not emotional in that I'm in love with you, but an emotional situation where you have some sort of feeling, friendship, some kind of bond.
Yeah, a bond.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I can understand that.
So it may take a while sometimes for me to be in that super sexual state of mind with somebody unless I've gotten to that point of being comfortable and feeling a care and concern for that person. You know what I'm saying?
We must be twins.
We are. And the thing is, I ran from that aspect of me. I ran from it because I really wasn't trying to seek other relationships other than what I have with my wonderful husband here.
Oh.
And I really didn't want to say we were emotionally available because we weren't trying to really cross into the poly realm, right? We're not trying to be in the poly lifestyle.
Right. We're not trying to have relationships. We're trying to have friendships with a hint of benefits.
Right. I want tribe vibe. Right.
Tribe vibe. That's what I'm saying.
So those I'm comfortable with, and that's where I feel most comfortable. So just is discovering really, I've always knew I was a sapio, but the demisexual is something, a new discovery about myself that I found after really re-looking up the term and fitting it into what my experiences have been really over the last year and a half, 2 years.
Okay.
And why I haven't had super successful experiences. I've had a lot of successful experiences for the sake of having an experience.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I do have fun. Okay. That's not without question. But where I feel really connected and pleasured and that passion and things that make it all great, I've been lacking in that area of connection because I kind of was conditioned over years.
You got multiple years of conditioning. I'm not going to say the number of years, but you have multiple years of conditioning.
That I didn't feel like it was right.
Right. Now, will a male fit into that category? Because demisexual sounds like, it sounds kind of a female-ish term.
No, totally. A male can totally be demisexual.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that the term?
It's not a feminine term.
Okay, it sounds that way.
No, is a sapiosexual a feminine term or a masculine term?
No, because it's dealing with the mind.
Right. Well, now we're dealing with emotion.
Oh, okay. So demi is emotional connection. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's me, because that's been my pursuit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to jump in with anybody, but I make that connection very fast.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
I don't make it very quick.
Yeah, you don't make it very quick.
I'm slow to that because, and it could be a year before I even feel that connection in that type of way, or that I might even act upon it, even though I was feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm a little slower on that. But the self-discovery helps me move things along quicker because now I know I'm able to communicate with Flea.
Yeah.
So he knows it's not a guess. But that's not always the agenda. We hope that the agenda kind of develops. You'll pick and choose along the way. But it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm still here to have some fun.
Definitely that.
You know, create experiences, all that good things.
Definitely. Well, yeah. I mean, since it's not a female term, I definitely qualify under that term as well. Um, but that would be because of my upbringing. Be it that I've had emotional connections with every female that I've friended, not necessarily that it's been a sexual connection.
And it wasn't just
but it was, if it's about
just
caring,
sex-based.
right? If it's about caring and doing and having fun, then I would say yes. Even today, my relationships or my friendships that I developed before the sexual act has been on the sapio end first, which creates that connection, that emotional connection, to even ask you and ask them to take it a step further.
Yeah, to even get the hall pass, right?
Yeah, to get the hall pass, as we call it, right? You know, what else? What else? What else? Self discovery that we can talk about. I mean, a lot of couples should have this conversation. It shouldn't be something that you sit over in the corner and think about, and I sit over in the corner and think about, and then we just go about our merry ways. We have to share that information so that we can understand each other a lot better when we're in this lifestyle, right? And and I think that it's goes two ways. It's been up and down for us when it comes to that, because we haven't really defined, like you said. You've been shying away from that, but that's in reality what you wanted, and in reality what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you didn't want to have that emotional connection, because then
fear-based.
Exactly. I was gonna get there. Girl, you might be reading my mind all the time. She reading my mind, because it is fear.
Yeah.
Because I've once told you, I can love multiple people because I naturally do anyway, right? I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my aunties, I love my friends, I love you, but we love in different ways. I love all my kids, but I love all my kids in different ways, right? And I think friendship is the same thing. We can love all our friends. We don't want nothing bad to ever happen to our friends, right? But we might be more emotionally attached to others than we are to ones and others.
Yeah.
We might be more
sapio. I
with
would say
others.
more of the romantic emotion.
Okay.
Okay. More of a romantic emotion, not just a I care for you because,
What was that, the fear? Was the romantic side?
I would say that's where that's where the fear stemmed from, having more of a romantic connection than a physical or even intellectual connection.
Got you.
That's
yeah. I mean, it is difficult, and I totally understand. I mean, we don't want each other being romanced all the time.
And this is just our opinion, y'all. This isn't what a golden rule or anything
no,
of how people should be. This is just my personal opinion.
We only speak from our perspective,
right?
In this show. You know what I'm saying? It's really letting people know how real we are when we talk about subjects, and hopefully they can understand,
it resonates
or they can relate. Yeah, definitely. I think it's very relatable what we're trying to do. Be it that we're married, we're in this together, we're moving forward together. We don't just one person get to do what the heck they want, and the other person get to do what the heck they want. We are accountable to each other.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what that eyeball went up on.
Another part of self-discovery is you'll discover how codependent you are on your partner. Codependency it could put a ding into your experiences as well. Because your expectations are so much higher of each other. Like, I know sometimes I just be wanting to telepathically give Dion all of my insecurities and my fears, and he should know better, right? He should know better.
Let me tell you, if I can read the mind,
but it doesn't work that way. I know. I find out. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Just because you feeling it doesn't mean that you're telepathically injecting those emotions into him.
Yes, because we're totally individuals when it comes to our interthoughts.
Individual people, individual different sexes, all of that.
Yeah, for real. And that's why I always say communicate. Pull me to the side, or I pull you to the side. It's always about communication. That's what it comes down to, is communicating those things that are up here.
Yeah, but again, going on 6 years in, we're just now having those type of conversations. Like it's always going to be a growth and learning lesson.
Yeah, because we're always evolving.
Yes.
Because every experience is a different experience.
True.
It's not like we've been constantly sticking with the same people, same time, same location, where it becomes customary. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we do is a new experience. Mm-hmm. And you're going to find some good things in that experience. You're going to find some flaws in that experience. Again, it's just after the experience is over with, is to talk ASAP, get it straightened out, because you don't want to reminisce, well, what happened 6 months ago was okay, but now it ain't okay today, right? Because we've gone through that as well, right?
Right.
I had something I wanted to say referring to what you were just talking about, but
hey, brain fart. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Yeah, keep moving, because we only here for a short period of time, and we'll be wrapping up here shortly. All right. Yeah. But no, it's good to self-reflect. It's good to find out what you made out of, because that's something that we've done. Mm-hmm. My perception of you is a little bit different now, 5 years later, than it was, then. And for sure, my perspective, your perspective of me is different than what you thought 5 years ago as well, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that if I got into this situation or you got into this situation, this is how we would handle it. Mm-hmm. And basically, again, new situation, we handle it the way we handle it.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely.
Yeah. So self-reflection is definitely needed, and then bringing it back together as a couple.
Yeah, and I would say use it as a learning opportunity and a stepping stool onto the next level, because you just learn from your experiences. Mm-hmm. You don't know till you know. Research. I find a lot about what we talk about through research as well as experiences.
And we want to do it more with couples. And I know I'm kind of changing the topic a little bit, but that's why we want to do the couple retreats, because this type of conversation is much needed amongst many others.
True that.
Live and in person, so that we can feel each other and understand, is it just a woman thing? Is it just a man thing? Is it just your couple, that couple, that couple, that couple? How many people can, relate to how you feel in the room? Mm-hmm. Because that's when you see real growth, is when you're together and you see how common you have with other folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I know I threw it to the couple retreat, but that's what our couple retreats is all about. And that's what we want to focus on, right?
Yeah. And you could have discoveries as a couple, but I'm just saying individual self-discovery, first, because
you got to know self.
You got to know yourself.
You got to know yourself.
You have to know yourself. You have to be able to communicate those things, those wants, those needs, those desires, right? Mm-hmm. Those issues.
Yes.
And those are just some of my things that I've learned about myself. I even to the point of jealous behavior. You know what I mean? Learning how to overcome those feelings, learning better ways to handle it. Those are all new things that I've had to overcome in the last 5 years.
Right. I felt that I was a jealous person, but more of a competition jealous. But now, over the last 60 to 90 days, right? You gotta throw that one in there. I've noticed that I do have other jealousies that are starting to arise. You know what I'm saying? I left time and attention for myself. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, it's about me and you, ain't about any and everybody else. It ain't about partying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But because we're in the business of hosting things of that nature, I found that we're going to end in a minute. I found that I do have some jealousy issues, but my thing is I don't handle it direct. Mm-hmm. I'll be indirectly outside. I stay quiet, humble, you know what I'm saying, and handle it in a different way. Lawn therapy, right? Because that's how I deal with it.
That's part of the reflection process, is sometimes time alone just to think, get through your thoughts, maybe decide how you want to even bring it up if you're going to talk about it.
Right. You got to be tactful when you bring up something.
You do.
You just can't just smack it down there and say, this is how I feel, because it might not be the right time, the right place, the right moment.
True that.
So you got to be mindful of those things. But again, I think that's a good start on self-reflection.
Yeah.
And again, as subscribers, as lifestylers, as couples, we definitely would love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, I think there should be reflection. Everybody should have some type of reflection. I know some people are just like, I live my life like I want to live my life. But just what are you getting at it? What are you gaining? How are you growing? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned that's new? Those are the type of things that I'm really talking about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm all for it. I'm all with it, and it's definitely been a great session.
Let me grab this glass because
Oh,
it can clink better than that glass.
oh, you ready? So, you've been chilling with Flea and Cecy
On Life Lesson Lifestyle.
with Flea and Cecy.
There you go.
Once again, one more click. Ding, ding. And a sip, and we so good.